jacket on.
As you can see, the movie screen is down, and Uncle Chester's going to show you a few 8mm wrestling movies.
Oh dear, that does not sound helpful.
No, we're going to do now what we sort of do for a living, and have some fun with a few short films. But to start things off, we thought we would show you a sampler of what we've done at Riftrax in the last year with some of the major motion pictures that you might have known about.
The studio releases.
So let's roll the best of.
See what we have done. What have you done, young Riftrax?
Riftrax Sampler, 2012.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here on this glorious day to witness the union of Edward Cullen and Bella Swan.
Also, my Bible just burst into flame for some reason.
Must I now whack moles with my bare hands?
Don't you know food when you see it?
Golden Corral's new slogan.
Arise, Decepticons. Star Chunk, Thunderbucket, Slaptibus, Bog Hunt, Snake-Docopter, and Mortimer W. Clankety Bridges.
You cannot fight these men with storm. Look about you. Seize a bone.
Seize a bone?
Bone to fight them.
Why don't I take care of these guys first, and then we'll talk about that.
Seize a bone.
Come on.
Don't be asking questions, dunce. Seize the bone.
These American Apparel ads are getting really sick.
This moment is a moment that you never forget. Yes. A moment when the tribute becomes a victor.
Oh, sorry, that was actually footage from Chris Brown's last date.
Dragon Balls.
Dragon balls. Smoking.
Here's me planting an idea in your head. I say to you, don't think about elephants. What are you thinking about?
Miley Cyrus. Elephants.
Not your idea.
Peeing. Peeing. I am peeing! Whatever. Still peeing.
Your ancestors called it magic, and you call it science. Well, I come from a place where they're one and the same thing.
Arkansas?
I understand. I have to do this. I have to kill you. He's gonna kill me.
Just so we're on the same page. We're talking about Neville? Voldemort! Voldemort, right. That was my second guess.
Please.
Okay, but remember, once my penile barbs shoot out, I can't retract until we're done.
Peter Millard.
Oh, sorry, that should say Peter. Sorry, it's my handwriting. I've always had lousy handwriting. Peter is obviously not a name. That's ridiculous. My name is Peter. Sorry for the mix-up. It's Peter. I'll go die in the Hunger Games now.
Oh, why did Hulk wear thong today? Why does Hulk ever wear a thong?
Something's going wrong. The wheels are coming off. Those are the more recent movies we do, obviously, but we do these old educational shorts from various eras, and this first one we have is actually really old. It's like from the 1930s, right?
I was thinking it was from the 1640s.
1640.
I think Galileo made this film.
It's on a papyrus.
Yeah.
And since it's so old, it's from the first age of man. We figured we would get the resident ent here, Mr. John Roderick, to join us.
Roderick.
Welcome, John.
Thanks for having me. Hello, mates.
Are you
Have a nose flute, John.
My own nose flute.
not used? What's that?
Sex party.
That's low-hanging fruit, man.
It is indeed.
Which makes it a sex party. Uh-oh.
Well, now, I learned something new about you on this cruise.
Yeah.
You're a great dancer.
Oh, wow, that's good of you to say.
Yeah, you just rocked it.
Do you believe that it's true?
Do I believe I'm a good dancer?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a great dancer. have.
Do you have a self-esteem problem?
I move like a reed.
You're actually starting to sprout, Mr. Reed.
You know what? I'm just headed over this way.
You get your ass back here and riff with us.
And then the other way. That's right.
John, you're out of the light right now.
Oh, right, really? Sorry.
That's okay.
Now you're also a very well-dressed man.
Thank you.
Dancer.
You're flying me with compliments.
Yeah. Well,
Do you ever dry
we'll
clean
get to
your
the
hose?
insults in a second.
I'm the world's greatest father. I'm an expert.
I do not know if that
level
is true. Do you use dry cleaners?
No. I sponge all my clothes.
You do? You hand sponge?
I hand sponge.
Hand sponge.
Sponged and pressed.
I hand sponge and press.
Like Cary Grant?
Like Cary Grant in North by Northwest.
North by Northwest, excellent. Did you know that the dry cleaning industry is basically a gigantic vampire squid that circles the globe? And this short we have today is the origin of its treachery and nefariousness. People apparently used to wash their clothes at home in pans of gasoline. Just very volatile gasoline. People in the 1930s did this, and the dry cleaning industry decided that they better start a propaganda film against that noble practice to promote their own service. So this year is called More Dangerous Than Dynamite, with guest riffer John Roderick. Please roll.
More dangerous.
More dangerous than... Oh God, it burns! Make it stop! Oh my God! Oh, phew. Just need some aloe and gauze. I think we'll be fine. Oh God, the agony is unspeakable! Whoa!
My car! My dirt pile! My bridge! My subdivision! Britney Spears' birthplace, oh God!
Alright, relax.
Oh wait, that's not a sentence.
No. Oh, sure, it sounds good, but what's the catch?
Every year, thousands of persons are killed and millions of dollars in damage is done through pure carelessness in the home.
But nothing you can do about it. Good night.
Yes, many of us do this on chilly mornings, but jumping out of an airplane is safer.
Well, paratroopers are gutless cowards compared to people who stand next to heaters.
Gas hose and hose connections often leak. Permanent connections are better.
Honey, I fixed the lamp guard.
Fuse plugs are the safety valves of your electrical system. To place pennies behind them is to remove that safety factor.
But this is how to do it, if so inclined.
In plain sight, then you can see when they're worn out. Yes, it still occurs in some of our best families, and it's nearly always fatal.
Yeah, throw the bodies of our worst families on the flames to put them out.
This is often as sure and as effective as the electric chair.
Your home is more deadly than a World War I trench filled with lions.
Combustible dust mixed with air is highly explosive. Wrapped in paper, it can be burned safely. Have you one of these in your home? Open paint buckets, oil-soaked rags, just the dish for spontaneous combustion.
Also the dish for a last-minute dinner party with the criminally insane.
But if not used as a cleaning solvent, then brother, it is safer than milk. Put it on anything and everything.
My valley!
Would you stop that?
Wait, hundreds killed in Chinese quakes gets the low billing?
You know, this time they had finished the railroad, so
Yeah, that's right.
All women urged to avoid homes.
Most people know of the fire hazards of gasoline and other flammable fluids.
And then there's women!
The woman using gasoline in her kitchen or elsewhere in the home does not fully realize the true high explosive character of a mixture of air and gasoline vapor.
Hank loves when my negligee reeks of diesel fuel.
On the other hand, in dry cleaning establishments such as this, which have been licensed by the state, All work is under the supervision of men who are familiar with the properties of gasoline and experience.
Shit, that's why my business failed. They didn't put reputable on the side. Six Sigma.
I can still use cans of gasoline to wash my dog, right? There's nothing.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm not saying that's bad.
Not a problem.
All garments to be cleaned are placed in one of these cylindrical metal washers.
Dry cleaners are woefully understaffed ever since those Chinese quakes.
The gasoline or solvent is stored many feet underground in fireproof tanks.
Oh, just diverted the gas to a drugstore soda fountain. Oh well.
The housewife, however, keeps her whole supply unprotected beside her. She is subject to distractions by other domestic duties during the time she is dry cleaning, and others, even her children, are exposed to this unnecessary peril.
Run along, kids. Time for your program, Gassy the Goofy Gas Can.
Fire inspectors constantly check state-controlled dry cleaning plants to see that fire safeguards are in good working order.
Okay, everything looks all gray and old-timey, just like it should.
Yep.
Even interior metal parts are grounded with heavy copper wire.
Oh, so I can wash my dog in there.
Yeah, go for it. Fine.
When this one melts, the weight drops, automatically opening a dump valve in the bottom of the washer. The solvent is instantly drained safely into the underground tanks, removing the danger.
Where does it go?
Removing the
But
danger.
what chance has the housewife without these safeguards? These overhead steam...
That boy's hiding in the rafters again. Shoo, shoo!
Filling the room with live steam to smother the fire. If an explosion occurs, these roof hatches open automatically to relieve the force.
Also handy on burrito and bean nights.
Fart.
Electric lights are under vapor-proof globes.
A veritable light bulb.
Again, the fusible link coupling is brought into use. This time to hold fireproof doors open against gravity.
As part of our continuing war against gravity.
A pull on this valve releases steam into the washer room. But where are the steam valves here?
Yeah, steam valves are for wussy boys. Open pans of gasoline, baby.
Heavy vapors are drawn through the roof by an air duct. However, fire shuts this draft off.
Gasoline criminals are kept in the dungeon down there. Right there.
Asbestos blankets placed outside each building provide protection for the workers.
Asbestos, great. We'll kill him one way or another.
Should the improbable happen, despite these precautions, the explosion would only force the hatches open against the valve lever, and presto, the tumbler is flooded with fire-smothering steam.
God, they're really proud of their damn steam. Yeah, get over it.
But still no protecting steam for the housewife.
Don't want any.
Fires are extremely rare in state-supervised cleaning plants. However, should one occur, here's how these safeguards work.
Vincent Price.
My Vincent Price!
All doors close automatically.
The trapped men plead for mercy, but the doors remain shut. Sorry, guys.
We're just doing laundry. Can't we use soap and water?
Live steam, deadliest foe of fire.
Fuck you, Smokey the Bear, I guess.
Bob, can I get a little air there? Oh, that's just fine. I'll just die.
Still, my shirt's damn well better be ready on Monday.
Oh, please, dry cleaning shirt, can we leave the poor young mother alone?
Surrounded by dangers, the room slowly filling with flammable vapor, which even a tiny spark will explode.
Quit clutching your pearls, buddy. This is how I choose to live my life. You only go around once.
Fire on the stove. Flames under the water heater. Even if she does her cleaning outdoors, there is still the greatest danger of all, the invisible menace of static electricity.
To hell with steam, I regret nothing.
Don't run.
The crude animation, it burns.
That's it. Wrap her up. Wait, not over her head. She'll inhale the flame.
Oh, sorry. Do you want to do this, narrator? Because you're not helping at all.
Every day, ambulances pick up victims of gasoline fires.
People filling their pools with gasoline. People using gasoline as mouthwash.
People spraying it on the walls of their homes and laughing with insane glee.
Awaits behind the panels of this silent door.
This thumb is all that remains of the mother.
Mrs. Jones, I'm afraid you'll have to lay off the gasoline for a few days.
Shit, but doctor!
Just for a few days.
Even doctors, all too familiar with pain and suffering, are touched by the needlessness of such a scene as this.
Yeah, he seems really moved. Deeply moved.
For the last time, I won't kiss you.
Fine, cow.
But what of the other victims of this useless tragedy?
Well, I tried, but the nurse won't kiss me. It's useless.
The anxious father,
His mustache shattered by grief.
the bewildered children, motherless perhaps.
We don't know this mustache guy. Help!
No, fortunately not in this case. But their pretty mother, withered and scarred for life.
Oh, if she'd been ugly, nobody would have cared, right?
Suppose. The lesson, if you must wash your clothes in gasoline, have some goddamn steam handy, would you people?
Never!
Burned housewife, is that you?
I'll lose 10 more faces before I surrender to you, wussy boys. Down with Steve!
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. John Roderick. Thank you, John.
It was a great honor.
Welcome to the club.
And you did a fine job, too.
Wasn't he adorable?
Just so cute.